This time of year, fire departments across the area remind people to stay off the ice, and while they put out many warnings, sometimes accidents happen and people or animals fall through. Thursday, the District 7 dive team showed us what a rescue is like. Our Chandler Walsh was the daring victim and got to experience it firsthand. Chandler?
Olivia, Auburn members of the district's dive team were able to get me from the icy waters back on land in just over 3 minutes. They say these types of calls are infrequent but high intensity. Members of the District 7 dive team are skilled on the ice. They train every other month on situations like underwater vehicle recovery, surface ice rescue, and underwater ice rescue.
Try to space out our trainings based on what the weather conditions are, whether it be ice or swift water or regular diving.
Thursday, Worcester News Tonight was part of their training. Wearing a protective suit, I hopped in the icy waters behind the Auburn Fire Department. One firefighter made his way onto the ice, put a pool noodle-like tool called a sling around me for flotation, put me on a sled, and the team pulled us safely back to land.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with anything with water. With that being said, you have to make sure that you're trained to be able to handle all the hazards.
These are the suits the dive team wears when they go out on ice rescues. They're lightweight and also protect them from the cold water.
They also need some flotation, so these suits provide some buoyancy to them.
Dive team coordinator Brian Sheridan says every situation is different and the team needs to adjust their response accordingly.
We have to figure out what's going on, what can go wrong, what our hazards are, and be able to develop a plan.
Sheridan says the district has had at least 2 ice calls this season and recommends people always stay off the ice.
We recommend that all the time, that to treat all ice as if it's going to collapse underneath you. It's never safe.
Sheridan says thick ice one day might not be the next. He says conditions change based on temperature, wind, snow, and water currents. Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.